The following video excerpt is taken from a recent edition of Financial Management Network, a production of SmartPros.
How can financial executives spend less time on the nuts and bolts of accounting and more time evaluating new business models and opportunities?
That's a great question. Here with the answer, I hope, is Gabe Zubizarreta, a founding principal of Silicon Valley Accountants. Thanks for joining us this month, Gabe.
Thank you, Becky. I appreciate being here.
I certainly know about other financial processes at corporations. Why is the accounting close any different from other processes?
Well, you know, Becky, that's actually quite curious because in one way it shouldn't be different, and in another way it's very different. So if you think about the systems, most systems are designed to make everything standard. So your standard transactions get done through a system. Everybody knows that every journal entry has debits and credits. Every invoice has an invoice number. Every invoice has an invoice date. Every AP has a vendor and a payable. So those are the standard parts. But when something happens that's non-standard, an exception, well, when does that get done? Oh, don't worry about it. Just give it to the accountants. They'll do it by hand in the accounting close. And that really starts becoming the majority of what the close is. So they manage everything else because they're managing the standard. When we say payables, that's the standard payables. When somebody has to cut a check immediately by hand to somebody else, that's going to get adjusted in the close or get done manually. So if you look at all the standard stuff, they're systems.
Well, whether they call it optimization or process improvement, everyone seems to want a better accounting close, don't they, Gabe?
Well, frankly, Becky, you're absolutely right. Everybody does want a better accounting close. The problem is that there really isn't the system out there or the technology out there that's been designed to help them manage the accounting close. Accountants work extremely long and extremely hard getting this done. I don't want to come across as saying that there's anything wrong with what they're doing. They're doing a great job closing the books. I'll guarantee you that every accountant that we would talk to has closed last month, the month before, last year, and I can predict the future. They're going to close every month no matter what. The issue here is, can you give them better tools? Can you give them better techniques so that they can get it better? Or should we do it the way it's always been done? Because the accounting close is generally done. That's how we always do it. That's how it's been done. So that's what we keep doing.
Well, if people could take one thought away from this discussion, Gabe, what would you like that to be?
Well, Becky, I come from a long line of educators, and I think that one of the biggest problems in the close is the fact that we really don't completely understand how we could do process improvement in the close. We really don't have the education of all of the solutions and all of the techniques and of all those process improvement methodologies that are out there. So if it were up to me and everybody could take one next step, they would sign up for a course, they would take some further education in close process optimization. Your people need to be empowered to learn how to take care of and manage a continuously changing close with a continuously improving close process.
Silicon Valley Accountants Gabe Zubizarreta, thanks for bringing us up to date, and be sure to come back soon.
Well, Becky, thank you, and it was a pleasure.
On behalf of everyone on FMN, thank you for joining us this month.